Investor sentiment can be clearly defined in the Dow and the S&P 500. This big reversal up here, where we were moving too far away from the T-line and it came back to the T-line, now the trading continues to trade below the T-line, makes the obvious target the bottom of this trend channel. Bottom of the trend channel here running parallel to the top of the trend channel up here. Stochastics are still moving in a downward direction. This, again, gives you a good plain visual anticipation of where the market should be heading to. That would kind of lead to thinking that the market was heading lower. On the other hand, the NASDAQ, which has been consistently trading above the T-line over the past couple weeks when the Dow and the S&P 500 are heading lower, is still showing signs that they're not bailing out of this market. Even today, the NASDAQ opened much lower, but closed just slightly above the T-line. Makes this still a very simple analysis. This market's not going to go anywhere great in one direction or another as long as they keep the NASDAQ up above the T-line. However, if they open this lower tomorrow and start taking it down, that tells us the T-line's not acting as support anymore for the NASDAQ, and the Dow and the S&P 500 is probably still going to continue to show weakness. That does not necessarily mean that everything is trading down. As you can see in the solars, TSL, one of our recent recommendations, broke out through this level, going into wave 3, did a doji sandwich on Friday, which is a big candle, a doji, followed by a big candle, which is usually indicates there's further upside. Even though they opened TSL lower today, they closed it higher. The rest of the solars could be easily seen that they are being bought at this point. At the same time, our recommendation to go short on AMBC was predicated by the simple fact that they couldn't close this back up above the T-line. There was indecisive trading here at the T-line, a doji followed by a strong move to the downside, making this whole pattern a bearish J-hook, and now they gapped it down below the resistance level or the support level, making the potential of this dropping another 5 or 6 points fairly easy. So the visual aspects of candlestick analysis allows a candlestick investor to move in directions either long or short based upon a high degree of probabilities from the patterns or the signals that they're witnessing in the markets. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.